Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Dripping on the float. Can I wait? Ain't no breaks. It's a go. It's a go, go, go. It's a go. It's a go.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Will Warren. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Just about to get underway, Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Gets under it and pops it up. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Warren was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Next offering misses, and now 3-0.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the man.
There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Three-two. On the ground, out to short. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on.
Here he goes.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how
he locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Cade Povich. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That one hit to right. Beavers on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting second, the designated.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Ben Rice in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next offering is fouled back. Rice matched a homer in his last game. Oh! Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Beavers on his way over. That is the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. That one hammered center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Pete Alonso takes him deep. His 13th home run of the season. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
In the air left field, Bellinger turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And it goes just foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. There's a strike. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
The 1-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Struck him out looking. In the air, right field. Judge settles under this one. And that is that. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Bowling. Whoa.
That one misses. Ball 3. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the second
One
baseman.
out man at first. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Step off, throw to first.
No, he got it.
Bellinger dives back. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Not shortstop. First base. Yellow.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get
No,
off
he
the
got
throw,
it safe.
but it's not in time. Base hit.
A swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit, one run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit, one run in already. A second scores as well. Taveras returns it to the infield. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runners in the corners here, one away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. To the plate.
Hey,
Save.
it up.
It's 4-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
That one pushed foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
That's a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one is absolutely belted. Off the glove as he slams into the wall. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run. And they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Judge recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That one ripped but foul. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 2 down, nobody on. Almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. Yankees 6 and the Orioles 1. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. His second of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
Ball.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. A changeup missing, and the count is 2-0. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Man on second, 2 down.
No,
close but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. This one in the air center field. Grisham has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Home run number 15 on the year. And they boost their lead. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kate Povich is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Coming out for the Orioles, Tyler Wells. He's into the game with the bases empty. This to center field. Taveras makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Number 86, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Strike 2. High fly ball, right field. Beavers moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. 2 down, nobody on. Just a slow ground ball this time. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's 7-2. On to extra innings. Here's Pete Alonso, top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Samuel Basallo.
He rarely chases and doesn't miss the mistake pitches.
Yeah, he's a professional hitter, plain and simple, and he's making pitchers pay.
Ball. Low.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 1-2.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air to left center. Bellinger makes the grab.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder,
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit.
Hey, one. Ball.
Swinging a foul straight back. Hit on the ground to the right side, and he can't come up with it. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's a ball.
Out to short. Caballero slings to first. That's the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That's the ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
No, that's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Popped up. Basallo under it. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul.
Here is Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that is foul. The 0-2. Got him. And that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they're still on top 7-2. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Kobe Mayo digs in now.
Mayo.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Makes the grab.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah.
Swings through the sweeper. And ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Right, woo.
Swing and a ground ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Adley.
So bases all loaded up. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. The Orioles with a chance to get back into it. And we're at the top of the 5th. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He scores. They clear the bases. It's 7-5 now.
Hey, we've got a ball game again. That was huge. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Here comes Rutschman around third. And now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Base hit! Alonso is waved home. Throw is offline, and he scores. All square at 7.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Leody Taveras.
That's the ball.
Two on, 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now, Kobe Mayo, 1 for 2.
Number 16, Kobe Mayo.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. A 3-run homer, his second of the year, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 10-7.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Will Warren gives way, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Camilo Doval into the game.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Pitches in there. That is strike 2. This to third. Rosario whips it to first. That's out number 3. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 10 and the Yankees 7. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Just missed. Judge comes up empty there. In the air, right field. Beavers on the move. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Nope. Ball 1.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the
Even
Yankees,
with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. The defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Hit in the air, left field. Ward should have this one. 2 away.
the batter, number 13, second baseman, Jr.
The 0-1. Fastball is outside. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. They still trail 10-7. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR. Yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres.
Leading off, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Ball 2.
Doval pitching for the 20th time this season, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Ground ball left side. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Taylor Ward.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
So now the DH spot, Adley Rutschman.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And he swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Two on the way. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Chopper right side. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Grisham.
Ball one.
So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swings over the top of that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Three-one is on the way. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that misses. Ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Here comes Wells around third. And they cut the lead to 2.
gets him a little closer in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Two on, 1 out.
Oh.
And this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two and 1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 86 out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Rico Garcia.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Aaron Judge leads the yard, and they take the lead. It's 11-10. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well with the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Bellinger up to hit. Find the ladder with that fastball, and that is strike 1. Four runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Here's a 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles 10. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. One out. A key out to start the seventh.
Whoa.
The Yankees trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now, Dylan Beavers. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two down, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound. To first, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and they remain on the short end of an 11-10 score. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ryan McMahon. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
So I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
1 out. Runner at second. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. A 2-run homer, and And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-10.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We look ahead to inning number 8. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder,
Just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1.
Ball two.
Fouled off left side. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, number 16, Kobe Mayo.
Strike 2.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. Yankees up by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Judge in position. 2 away down. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
Strike one.
Two down, nobody on.
That's
Got
three.
him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. The Yanks out front here, 13-10. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
That's the ball.
And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Oh, 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yennier Cano departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
coming on for the Orioles, Kyle Bradish.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
up next.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
That one is hammered right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 13-10. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. David Bednar on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Oh.
Two now. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder of the 3, Taylor Ward.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Rutschman batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Jazz. There's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
I I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
13-10 is how it ends here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
In my